Howdy folks, and welcome to episode 135 of this Let's Play a series of Star Trek Online. My name is Winters and you are very welcome. So for this episode, it's going to be a little different than most. We're not going to do a story mission. What we're going to do is we are going to finish upgrading the rest of our gear. Now, something that I want to let you guys know about, I want to bring you up to speed, is that I have purchased fleet ground gear for my away team. So my away team are these four bridge officers here. And if I look at the character sheet, you can see the armor there, shields, weapon, and what I've done is I've picked a different armor for everybody, and a different shield and a different weapon for everyone, just to have a bit of variety. And if I want to change something out, and like for example, if I want to use this blast assault rifle, I can put that on my own character and swap out the weapons. So I done that off camera. There wasn't much point because I just, I went to the Fleet Starbase. Excuse me. I went to the Fleet Starbase and was just looking at the list of available gear and got elite versions of everything. And yeah, I only kitted out my away team for ground. As you can see here, my space bridge officers still have their normal junk because they don't go away on away missions with me. It's only these guys, so I said I'd kit them out with fleet gear. These will not be my end game bridge officers because, as you can see, this one is a rare duty officer. Alyssa is about the only one because she's very rare. But I will be replacing these three bridge officers with very rare bridge officers that I have yet to get. But we are going to upgrade all of their gear and my gear as well in this episode. Now, if I close this down, we can see here I've actually built up a little stockpile of tech upgrades. And I have 26 of the Omega tech upgrades from the anniversary that was a couple of weeks ago. And what we're going to do is we are going to use these ones first and see how we fare out. And then we will use these ones because, alright, first of all, if we look at the technology points that Omega tech upgrades have, they have 25,600 tech points. That is double what a normal superior has. Okay, but that's not the reason why we're going to keep them until last. If we look just below the technology points, it has a ×4 quality improvement chance, and then the really nice bonus is there is no dilithium cost. These superior tech upgrades have a ×1 quality improvement chance. That is just the standard for them. If I open up R&D here and click on any of the schools, and I go down here, where are we? Right here. So superior experimental tech upgrades have a ×2 quality improvement chance, and these should only be used, as you can see there, it has the same amount of tech points and it says ×2 quality improvement chance, and these should be used after your gear is Mark 14. Alright, so you get your gear to Mark 14 with normal superior tech upgrades. Then when you want to get quality improvements, so for example rare to very rare to ultra rare to epic, you use superior experimental tech upgrades, and there is an experimental in each of the different schools. So this one is for science, this one is for projectiles, this one is for kits and modules. Every school has an experimental, and the difference in the cost is these two Salvage Technology, and you can only get Salvage Technology from elite PvE queues. You can also get it from the Admiralty system. It's very hard to get it through the Admiralty system. There's only a couple of missions that actually are capable of rewarding Salvage Technology. This is not a sustainable way of earning Salvage Technology. You have to do elite PvE queues. Of course, you can purchase this stuff off the exchange as well if you want. But last time I checked, there were over 300,000 EC per salvage tech. So yeah, that's, you know, it's quite expensive. You go through millions in a shot, and you need 2 for every tech upgrade. Right, anyway, let's start with upgrading some of our gear. Now, what I'm going to start with is our ship build. Now, if you remember from the last time we were upgrading, I didn't actually get to finish off the impulse engine because I ran out of tech upgrades. But I have since crafted more, and yeah, we'll be able to get this up to Mark 14 now. Right, so that is that item done. I can put that back on for now. The next thing that I want to do is the tractor mine launcher. Now, you may remember that this item was a levelless item. It had an infinity symbol here instead of the mark level. As in, see the symbol that is on the plasmonic leech? This used to have an infinity symbol like that, where it says Mark 12. Just where the mouse is. That changed because if you have it, alright, if you have any item that has an infinity symbol on it and it is not epic, alright, so anything below epic and it has the infinity symbol, you can actually slot it into an upgrade slot and it will automatically change to Mark 12, and it actually gets a mini free upgrade when it makes it Mark 12. But anyway, yeah, we're going to upgrade this now to Mark 14. And it'd be kind of nice if we got... we have a 10% chance now of getting a quality improvement. Probably won't get it. No, we didn't. But we'll keep on trying. Something else that I should point out, because you're probably wondering what the hell is going on here. The math isn't adding up. There is currently an item upgrade weekend in effect. What that basically means is, instead of each superior tech upgrade giving 12,800 technology points, it's doubled. So you get 25,600 for every tech upgrade, because they're doubled. Simple as that. There's nothing more to it. So that's why I've been holding off until this weekend, just as I did with the last one as well. The last time we upgraded gear, it was an upgrade weekend as well, and you should always upgrade your gear during an upgrade event. They come around every couple of months. Every now and then you'll get one, or you'll get 2 like a month apart. Like it's basically about a month ago since we had our last one, but that doesn't happen too often. So usually every 3 or 4 months you should have an upgraded weekend. Sometimes there may only be a month between them. It just depends, you know, like when they actually come. Right, so that is everything on our space build now. That is Mark 14. We are missing 2 consoles. There's going to be a science console going in here that we are going to get from a story mission very, very soon, actually. I won't have it before this weekend finishes. It'll be next week by the time we get it. And this one is going to be... What's going in here? Oh, another console from another story mission is going in here. That's going to be a little bit off. That's going to be a week or 2 away. Anyway, we are going to start upgrading our ground gear. So let's start with that. As you can see, I have quite a number of the ground tech upgrades. And we are probably going to use damn near all of them, because these things take... Oh yes, look at that! Epic! Beautiful, beautiful. Now that happens very rarely. I mean, it's hard to get a quality upgrade. We just got lucky with that. Simple as that. We just got lucky with it. But we will not say no to it. There you can see now, right? This didn't have any tech points. Actually, here, look. Clear slot, alright? 0 tech points. I put in a tech upgrade that has 12,800 tech points. But look, it fills up to 25,600. that is because of the weekend that is in it. Okay. Remember now that we are going through a lot of our dilithium here now as well, because every one of these tech upgrades is costing just a little over 1,000 dil for each one. So yeah, that's something to keep in mind. I want, yeah, superior kits. See, 1,075 for each time I press this button. It's chewing up 1,000 and 75 dilithium. Now, I don't think I explained this very well. The reason why I'm not using the Omega Tech upgrades is because the quality improvement chance is so hard that you're better off to use the Omega Tech upgrades at the end, basically to try and get your quality improvement chance, because oh my god, excuse me, I'm a little bit tired. Because quality improvement is so hard to do, and the Omega Tech upgrades have a ×4 quality improvement chance, you're better off to wait until the end. Basically, wait until everything is Mark 14. Because remember, like, we'll use this shield for example now, right? We'll put this in here. We'll use a shield upgrade. And watch what happens to this bar as we apply tech upgrades. Alright, so remember, each one of these tech upgrades has a ×1 quality improvement chance. So this has now gone up to 2 because we used 2, or did we use 1 or 2? No, we used 1, but it's added on to what was there. Okay, and this is now reset to 0. Every time you move up a mark level, it resets to 0 until you get to Mark 14. So I hope that makes sense. It might make a little bit more sense here now. So there's one tech upgrade. There we go. Alright, this has gone up to 1. Result C2. Alright, so now there's only a 2% chance. This will reset to 0 once this goes up to Mark 14. Remember, it's still at Mark 13. Alright, so we upgrade the item, and now it's Mark 14. And look, this is back to 0. However, since this is now at Mark 14, every tech upgrade that we use stacks. This will not reset to 0 ever again. It just constantly builds up until it gets to epic level. So I hope that makes sense. I really hope that makes sense. You may be wondering why I'm not upgrading... oh wait, this is Mark 12. Right, something I should point out about kit modules like these. Ultra rare is the highest level they can go to. They cannot go any higher. Ultra rare is it. Alright? You cannot make kit modules go up to epic level unless they come from an event or a mission reward, in which case, like, these came from an event. Actually, both of these came from events, and they were epic already. So yeah, ones that come from events are already epic, and they're the only ones that can get to epic. Right, so there goes up to Mark 14 now, and that's Mark 14. Let's move on to bridge officers. And I see here we have some more tech upgrades finished cooking. So we will collect those, and we're going to put on another bunch of them. Because I'm a little bit low on the shield tech upgrades. To be honest, actually, I don't know that I have enough of them to upgrade all of the shields. If I don't, I'll finish it off camera. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Alright, okay, 9. That's not too bad. Alright, upgrade item. And superior ground. I suppose I could have done all of this off camera, but I wanted you guys to see the upgrade system in action again, because we are going to use the Omega Tech upgrades this time. This time we've got the Omega Tech upgrades cooked and they're ready for use, and yeah, I wanted to show you guys how they work, or how they should, or how they will work and how they should be used. Okay, that's that done. Okay. Whoops. Close that. Double click each of these, put them back, and we get the next bunch of items for upgrading. This will cut into our dilithium quite a bit as well, but that's okay because that's what it's there for. And we're actually not using as much as we would normally because there is an item upgrade weekend in effect. So basically, let's say if you were to upgrade stuff normally, alright, if we were to upgrade our entire build now up to Mark 14, you're looking at about 300,000 to 400,000 dilithium. And by upgrading over an item upgrade weekend, you're looking at about 200, 250 maybe. That's probably a stretch actually, 250. You're probably looking at about 200 to upgrade everything over an item upgrade weekend. So you know you're making a saving there of 200,000 dilithium that you can use for something else. I know I've said before that if you want to upgrade stuff to epic, you're looking at about 3 to 4 million dilithium, unless you have a crap ton of Omega Tech upgrades, in which case you can upgrade everything for free. And if you do have a crap ton of Omega Tech upgrades, I still recommend getting your gear to Mark 14 using normal superior tech upgrades. Alright, spend that 300,000 to 400,000 dilithium getting all your stuff up to Mark 14, and then use your Omega Tech upgrades to get everything to epic level, as you will see we will do very, very soon, once we finish with these items from the bridge officers. Actually, something else just occurred to me as well. If you purchase, for example, these R&D packs, these research and development packs, or the bundles, like this one, this is a 4-pack, you can get items in them. They will automatically go into your R&D tab, and they're known as accelerators, and they go in this box here. And all you have to do is click on the box, and if you have any, they will appear here. But there's a number of different types. There's ones that can give you extra technology points. So for example, there's a times 1.5, or there's a times 2. So let's say over a normal weekend, or over a normal time, alright, when there's no item upgrade weekend going on, and you use a times 2 technology booster here, instead of your tech upgrade giving 12,800, it'll give 25,600. If you use it over an item upgrade weekend, then you will get 25, so that would be 51,200, alright, over an item upgrade weekend, and a times 2 technology booster here. You'll get 51,200 out of each tech upgrade. Then there's other ones that improve quality. So you could have a times 1.5 or a times 2 quality improvement chance. And likewise, for each tech upgrade you apply with one of those boosters, this will jump up a lot quicker than it normally would. So yeah, that's what that box is for, because I know I never mentioned that at all, actually, the last time we were upgrading, but it's definitely worth mentioning. Yeah. Okay, and now the weapon. We're running low on ground tech upgrades. See here again now, look, we're at 2%, and I upgrade the item, and it's gone back to 0. Very shortly, right, once, I think I have one more bridge officer to do, we will start focusing on quality improvements, and things should be a lot more clearer then, you know, because you'll actually get to see everything in motion, as it were. I think we're short on ground tech upgrades. It's unfortunate. Looks like we have more than enough of the shield ones. That's good. I was worried about those ones. Funny enough, I thought we have more than enough of the ground ones, but what the heck. Yeah, 3. It's not enough. Not enough. We'll only get to Mark 13. We'll use it though. We do have a universal one. And let's use an Omega one. Look at the quality improvement chance. Went from 2 up to 4 with that. Boom. Right. So we use 1 for that there. Boom, boom, boom. So that's 1 bridge officer, 2 bridge officers, 3 bridge officers, 4 bridge officers. All of my gear here is Mark 14, Mark 14. I'm not going to upgrade this because what I actually want is a TR116B, which is this item here, through the R&D system. This is what I want. It's extremely useful against the Borg. It basically fires projectiles, bullets. In other words, like, you know, you get in a normal gun today. So it's not energy damage, so the Borg can't adapt to it. You know, they don't adapt to the energy modulation. And this is what I'm going to be getting for this slot here. I currently have a bat'leth in there. My problem is I do not have the duty officer to craft that item, so I may just buy this off the exchange. They're about, I don't know, between 1 and 4 million EC, something like that. It's been a long time since I checked the exchange for them, because I just normally craft this stuff myself on, you know, on my main account. On my main account, I have the duty officers for crafting everything in the entire R&D system. Right, so now we are going to focus on our build. Alright, all that we have left, well, I suppose we've got quite a few tech upgrades left there, but we're going to start working on Omega tech upgrades. We're going for quality improvement. Now, you can use these ones, by the way, for quality improvement. It's just going to take you a lot longer, and it's going to take more dilithium. Alright, it's cheaper to use experimentals compared to these superiors when you're going for quality improvement. Okay, it's going to take you longer, it's going to take you more dilithium using normal superiors compared to superior experimentals. Anyway, just like before, I'm going to go with my consoles first, and specifically my tactical consoles, because if I get this one up to epic, this one console will boost all weapons. Alright, so you get more bang for your buck by upgrading your consoles first, rather than if you upgrade this weapon and you get it to epic, only that one is getting a boost, the others are not. So yeah, let's upgrade this item. Oh wow, we have an upgrade on this. Didn't know that. Alright, so now we're going to use Omega Tech upgrades. We are currently at 2%. And look at that, it's jumped up to 10% there. Alright. Alright, 11%. I'm going to upgrade the item. This will not reset to 0, because we're already at Mark 14. Alright. Now look, we're at 21. And I'll tell you the reason for that. The reason why we got 2 upgrades back to back. When you go over the required tech points needed, if the difference in tech points is equal to this amount, then you get another upgrade. That's what basically just happened there to us. Dang it. Look, we're up to 32%. We still haven't got a quality upgrade. Now we're up to 41%. Yes, excellent. Right, there's one done. I've had this go up as high as 83, 84% before I actually got a quality improvement. It's horrible. This will be a perfect time now to use a booster that gives you a ×2 quality improvement chance in conjunction with Omega Tech upgrades. Now remember, the Omega Tech upgrades, if we look there, ×4 quality improvement chance. This is why you should only use this stuff at the very end, because if you use this at the beginning and you build up 10% and it's mark 12, then it gets to mark 13, that 10% goes back down to 0. So this is why we hang on. Yes, another one. You beaut. I love this. See, the lower we can get this stuff upgraded, then especially our attack consoles, then we might be able to get some other things upgraded as well. Yeah. So it looks like we are definitely going to get all 4 of our tactical consoles up to epic, which is beautiful. I am really liking that. Yes. Okay, attack consoles done. They cannot go any higher. Mark 14 epic is the highest level. Where to start next? Everything else is all reputation consoles. I suppose we'll just start with yeah. We'll start with these. We might get 1 or 2 of them. Because, remember, these are very rare now, okay? So they have to go very rare, ultra rare, then, well, not, they don't have to go to very rare, they are very rare. So they have to go to ultra rare to epic. And look, remember I said that reputation gear is more expensive than fleet gear? Look at these. 74,000 tech points. The stuff we were doing before, I believe, was 70,000, and it was at ultra rare. This is only at very rare. So we'll see what happens now whenever we get the quality improvement on this stuff. We're up to 34% already. There we go. Right, we're ultra rare. Look, 84,000 now. So you can see how this stuff is way more expensive compared to fleet gear. This is the horrible one. Actually, do you know what? I'll just show you guys real quick. Upgrade item. Look at this. 259,200 tech points needed. That is a lot of dilithium. You think how many tech upgrades, superior tech upgrades, will be needed just to get that amount of tech points, and it only rolls over once. Then you have to do it again, and you have to keep on doing it until this bar fills up and you actually get that quality improvement chance. It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. So reputation gear is the most expensive gear in the game, especially weapons, and this is why we went with fleet gear. Far cheaper. Far cheaper. There is no point in going for reputation stuff. Right, anyway, we'll upgrade this item next. I think we'll go for ultra rare quality. I think I'd be happy with that. Not that. Omega Tech upgrades. Look, we're back up to 30% again already. 49%. We got it. Okay. Let's upgrade our our assimilated console. I was kind of hoping that was going to go for us. Hey, there it goes. Okay, Now we go for the 0 point. Wow. Hey, there it goes. Excellent. Alright, so we got all that stuff up to ultra rare. I'm actually quite happy with that. Let's see about this. By the way, stuff that comes from story missions, i.e. like this console, is the next dearest set of gear that is in the game. So it's fleet gear, story mission gear, and then reputation gear right at the bottom in terms of cost. But anyway, yeah, we are not going to upgrade that. What will we upgrade? We have one tech upgrade left. What will we upgrade? Remember now, these two consoles are coming from other content in the game, so these are going to be replaced. Do you know what? I think may as well just... No, do you know what? Just for... well, no particular reason other than that this is rare. We'll try and get up to very rare. And we'll use these superior tech upgrades. So you'll see now, each one that's applied, it only moves up 1% or 2 for each one. Moves a lot slower compared to the Omega tech upgrades, because remember the Omega tech upgrades had a ×4 quality improvement chance, whereas these only have a ×1. And really, this is costing a lot of dilithium, and I suppose realistically I shouldn't be doing it. I definitely don't advise you guys to do it. Get your hands on as much Omega stuff as you possibly can, or superior experimental tech upgrades. Oh, look at that. We're at 52%. We ran out of... Okay. Alright, there's nothing I can do about that. But anyway, that's it. Everything is Mark 14, with the exception of these two here. But, you know, we're not keeping those. Even our bridge crew are kitted out now with Mark 14 fleet gear. So yeah, that's pretty sweet. I'm quite happy with that, getting my TAC consoles done. Realistically, if this was my first time playing, well, no, I suppose it wouldn't be. My advice to you guys, okay, is get your gear to Mark 14 using superior tech upgrades. Next year, for the anniversary, spend the entire anniversary trying to get as much Omega stuff as you possibly can, okay? And I mean farm the hell out of it. It'll be mind-numbingly boring, but it's worth it in the end. And then use every single one of those tech upgrades during the next item upgrade weekend and upgrade your entire build to epic. Now, one thing I should say, the difference between ultra rare and epic is minuscule. It's really, really tiny. It's only, you know, if you want your entire build to be epic, and I suppose we all do in a sense, that is the best way to do it. But you've seen it, alright? You've been watching this series for the last, 135 episodes? We can do all the content with Mark 12 gear, but now we're Mark 14 on everything. So, there's no problem doing the content with, Mark 14 ultra rare weapons, or Mark 14 very rare space set. There's no problem. We can do the content. There is no problem at all doing the content. We're more than capable of doing it. And if you're not that bothered getting your build to epic, do you know what? Leave it at ultra rare and very rare. The only thing I do highly recommend, and we got lucky with it, is you do need your warp core. If you're going with the Iconian set, for example, or any set from the Reputation store, you need it to go to ultra rare to get that amp modifier. You need that, okay? Because if you look right down I suppose about halfway, just above where it says engine capacitor, just above that it says 3.3% all damage per subsystem with 75 or more power. Okay, so you know when we're in space we have our 4 different subsystems here. We have weapons, shields, engines and auxiliary. If you have all 4 of those with 75 or more power in them, then you get a total of 13.2% bonus damage just for having your power levels right. So that one, the warp core needs to have the amp modifier. I'm telling you that now. 13.2% extra free bonus damage is huge. It's massive. Makes a world of difference. Right. We will leave this episode here. I have rambled on a lot and I apologize. I know I've hit you guys with a lot of information, but upgrading is kind of a big deal. And I wanted you guys to see the upgrading in action, so that you don't make any mistakes when you start going upgrading your gear. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave a like. That'll help me out enormously. And I really appreciate you guys checking out the video and the series. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. And as always, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Please subscribe. And you will get notifications as new videos come out. Yeah. So, my name is Winters, and I will see you next time. So, until then, take care.